Welcome to Sweet Talk SLP. I'm Krystle and I'm a pediatric speech language pathologist. Today's video is episode 2 of Sweet Talk Tips. But before we get started, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, also like this video, and share it with your friends. Let's get started. Welcome friends. As I mentioned, today is episode 2 of Sweet Talk Tips. For my Sweet Talk Tips, I give recommendations for techniques and things to do in speech therapy, but definitely also things to carry over at home with your child. So let's get into episode 2 for my Sweet Talk Tips. Today's tip is stop telling your child to say blank. As in, say ball, say please, say thank you, say water, say give me. First of all, toddlers don't like being told what to do. And let's be honest, I bet you don't like being told what to do. So trying to tell them to say something is usually going to end up in a big shutdown. It can also decrease their initiation for communication, which is what we're trying to get our littles to do. So instead of telling our child to say something, I'm going to give you my top 3 tips for this. There's tons of tips on what to do instead of telling your child or patient to say something, but these are just my 3 favorites. The first one and the most important one is to model. Just model what it is you want them to be saying. Instead of telling your child or patient to say ball, you can instead just model it. It would sound something like this. Want ball? Let's play with the ball. Let's move the ball. You can also provide some waiting opportunities to see if that helps them with trying to say ball or whatever other phrase you're trying to elicit. My second tip is to give verbal choices. Do you want the ball or the car? You want the ball. Let's play with the ball. So now you've given them verbal choices. You're going to wait to see if they initiate the communication. And if not, you're going to model what it is they want instead of forcing them to say it. And my third tip is fill in the blank type of phrases that are commonly used at home or in therapy, such as 1, 2, 3, go. So first you have to model it a whole bunch of times, but then you provide that opportunity for them to say the word at the end of the phrase after several repetitions. Since I've been using a ball for my examples, we'll continue using a ball in a game routine. You may be rolling it back and forth and saying 1, 2, 3, go, rolling the ball. 1, 2, 3, go. Eventually, you're going to add pauses. 1, 2, 3, go! So still offering that model, but offering wait time to see if they decide to communicate the word for you, and if not, still putting the pauses in, still communicating and modeling for them in hopes that eventually they'll do this too. Songs are a really great way to do this. Old MacDonald had a farm. And of course, eventually, hopefully, they will also respond with E-I-E-I-O. So that's it. Those are my top 3 ways of trying to elicit communication from your toddler or the child in therapy. 1, model, model, model. 2, provide verbal choices. 3, use phrases with fill in the blanks and wait. What are your favorite ways to elicit language in your child or your patient instead of telling your child to say something? I would love to know which ones your favorites are because there's many favorites. Those are just my top 3. That's all I have for now. I want to thank you again for watching my video. If you liked this video, I hope that you'll consider subscribing, also like it and share it with your friends. We'll see you on the next one.